Hey everyone, welcome to Paracast. I'm Logan, co-owner of Paradox Studios, and this is the podcast for our film studio, Paradox Film Studios, obviously. Today we have with us Xavier, the other owner, Cameron, and Brad, who were all here with us for our first episode. But with us this time that weren't here for the first time are Gavin, Parker, and Ryan. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
How's she do?
Hey, now the people that follow our Instagram page have probably seen Gavin and Parker before, simply because they were on the 100 follower celebration live that we did a few weeks ago, and that was very fun. A lot of people came. Now I think to start this podcast off strong, I would like to introduce a new thing that we have going for our studio. So a few weeks back, I started throwing around some ideas that we could do to create content, right? We could obviously just record it and put it on YouTube, but we need some type of funding for our actual original products and projects, right? So we created a Patreon. Our Patreon is up right now. It's Paradox Film Studios, and our tiers are very simple, easy to know. If the highest tier possible, actually, you can get special access and join our private studio group chat. Now, with that out of the way, some content that we will be posting on Patreon are we will be doing weekly table reads, whereas we get actors from all around Instagram, whoever wants to play, whoever wants to in our studio if we would like to. And we'll be table reading for different movies, TV shows, comics even, whatever we want, every week, once a week. And that day will be Sunday. Every Sunday, we will gather together, we will record a table read, and then we'll post it on Monday. This week, our next week, our first table read will be The Walking Dead, Episode 1. So, look out for that. And with that, let's segue into some other content that we're talking about. Nightwing by Gavin Gwynn. Please, go on.
Okay, so I wasn't expecting for it to be so early, but yeah.
Hi.
For those who don't know, hi everyone. I'm Gavin Gwynn.
Like a
I am working on. Hello.
Hey.
I am working on.
Hi, my name's Gavin.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it
going?
Go. Keep going.
For those. Quiet. Oh my gosh. But for those who don't know, I am on a live action Nightwing series that I will be posting on my YouTube channel. I will be starring as Dick Grayson. The story itself is very different from, what's shown in most media, whether it be live action, animated, maybe comics, and especially other fan films. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm hoping to start production maybe sometime in like the summer of 2021 or 2022. I've been doing the research, reading comics, working out every now and then as much as I can. Just doing everything that I can to make sure everything is right. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And this will be under the Paradox Studios.
Yeah, of course.
That sort of banner. Yeah. And I was very happy that they accepted the idea, and they're very helpful. And I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, that I'm majorly looking forward to, updating the process, so to say.
Of course, man. Thank you. We're glad you could be on it with us. Do you have any progress with the scripts or anything? What's going on with that?
Well, I'm currently in the writing process, but in the meantime, I have actually, a buddy of mine is actually doing concept work for certain like suit designs and stuff for Nightwing and other supporting characters, which I don't want to say exactly, who all will be appearing in the first season, but everything is looking great. I've got very specific things in mind, which hopefully I can make, just look somewhat good in live action. the Nightwing suit, well, it'll be very different from what a lot of people will be expecting, and you know, the whole thing about it is, it's all about Dick Grayson's evolution, as a person, as a hero, that transition from Robin to Dick Grayson and then to Nightwing again. So it's a very different sort of like origin story, so to say, because it's not a person becoming hero. It's a hero learning to be a person again, and becoming a hero again for his old hometown. And yeah, it's very interesting. I'm getting as much done as I possibly can, because I don't want this to get like sidelined or anything. I'm making sure this isn't just like some idea that I put out there and I make it seem like a big thing, and then everyone forgets about it and I forget about it. So yeah, I'm going to do everything I possibly can to give updates and make sure that it comes into live action at some point. So yeah,
I heard something about you
Yeah.
mentioning suits. Do you have any suit inspirations? Can you show us or tell us?
For Nightwing, a show. Well, actually, I'm still waiting on the Nightwing suit like final concept, because my buddy, he's taking a very good amount of time, no rush. He's very talented guy. I don't even know if I should say who's making it, because I don't want people to like go to him and ask for details and stuff. But it's not exactly the traditional Nightwing suit. Like it's more of like everything about it is meant to be practical. Like the whole thing about it is, it's not like the Nolan verse where like everything has to be 100% realistic. Like the thing about Dick Grayson in this universe is that he's surrounded by other colorful characters, and he's so used to the colors and stuff. So expect it to be colorful but modernized and realistic. If the thing about it, I could say what specific suit like inspired it, but like I feel like that would give it away way too much. But I will say that Dick will wear a lot of different prototype suits in the meantime, which will sort of, like I said, it'll evolve and it'll slowly transition into his final Nightwing suit.
Hey man,
so yeah.
as long as Dave and I get our daily dose of Gavin ass and that tight Nightwing spandex, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Gavin.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, I've been working on.
Oh man, do those squats,
today,
get that shit in there.
Gluteus Maximus is very important aspect
Of course.
of his character.
I mean,
Gavin.
dick ass, bro.
Yeah.
Gavin, you said
Something.
I mean, I can't confirm anything.
We better
but,
get at least one obligatory ass shot.
Maybe, man.
I'm gonna throw the
You know what?
whole show away.
Maybe. I mean, hey, anything
Don't
can
make it like
happen.
I hope a lot happens. Yeah, bro.
Gavin, you said
Yeah.
Just don't
Wait,
make it
what'd
like
you say,
Batman
Parker?
and Robin. Just avoid that.
Oh yeah, I totally know what you mean. Oh my gosh, man.
Gavin, did you
Yeah.
say Dick really? Did you say
What?
Dick really evolve?
I did say Dick will evolve. The evolving
like a
Dick.
boner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
1
my
inch
God.
to 6 inches.
Way to be straightforward there.
Are we talking about boners right now?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yo, I
think
have
so.
one.
We went from butts to
I'm joking.
Yo!
I'm joking.
Hey,
I'm joking.
go
I'm
and get
joking.
yourself a
I like
boner.
the sound
I'm
of that.
joking.
Oh, joking?
Go and get
I'm
yourself
kinda
a
disappointed
boner.
there,
It'll be
Logan.
fine.
Okay. All right. Anyways, back on topic. Thank you, Gavin, for
Speaking of
talking about
boners.
Nightwing. Is that all you have for Nightwing today?
You're welcome. Actually, I will make a sort of, I mean, maybe it's a bit obvious, maybe not, but I will say this. I will try my absolute hardest to get Batman on the show.
Sweet.
I like
Sweet.
that.
I will I've had a ton of different ideas. I just need to make sure, because like, I mean, hey, I could figure out the suit design. I could make the suit, but I want to make sure that I'm actually able to cast somebody around the right age range for what I have.
Okay, so
in
Jensen
mind.
Ackles.
Somebody who can.
Jensen Ackles.
Well, if you know what, if I
Of
could,
course.
honestly, if I could get any big time actors, it would probably be like Jason O'Mara, David Gintoli, or Eric Bana.
Eric
Jensen
Bana,
Ackles,
no.
if he came to me and he was like,
No.
"No, what you mean? He
How
was the
old is he
Hulk,
now?
and
How old is he now?
imagine that'd be cool. He pulls it off.
2.
You know what? He's
Yeah,
actually
like-
in the right age range for what I have in
No
mind.
way.
I think.
But obviously, I can't get Eric
Bro,
Bana, so I'll
that's
just
Batman.
have to find someone else.
That's Batman.
Hopefully there's some kind of like theater actor or something like that. Just anyone who, hey, if you're, if you like beating the crap out of people and have a nice hairstyle,
Hit me up, bro. Hit my
yeah,
line.
that's, I mean,
if there's crap involved, you're
Yeah.
fucking right.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
What kind of
Gotta
crap?
get the feces.
Oh, that kind of
No
crap.
crap.
Nice.
Hey, Nate, I mean, you get some of that little bit of Viper, a little
Like
bit of
poop.
Venom, Batman was addicted to drugs at
Hey,
one
man.
point, so
Most superheroes were. I mean, look
looking
at
for
Iron
that
Man.
muscular crackhead,
Motherfucker,
shit.
Iron Man was an
exactly. Oh
alcoholic.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
We don't talk about that though, do we?
Logan.
Fuck you, Disney.
No. Man, we're gonna
They
get
addressed it for
canceled.
one movie.
Yeah.
No, you're
Oh, they
just a
do.
podcast.
I remember that.
Oh yeah.
But it was an Iron
Oh,
Man
yeah,
2,
Iron
so
Man 2.
I don't blame you if you guys forgot.
Yeah, true. Okay.
That movie was a tad forgettable.
I fucking hated Iron Man 2. Don't even fucking at me. Iron Man 2 was worse than Thor: The Dark
Honestly,
World. Let's be
I don't
honest.
mind it. I thought that Iron Man 3 was the weakest
Oh
of the
no,
trilogy,
Iron
to
Man
be
3 was my
honest.
favorite out of all of them.
Let's be honest.
That was very
Really?
unpopular.
I'm surprised.
Like, let's be
But again,
honest. Venom
roasted.
is pretty good.
Venom is very enjoyable. Yes, Venom is very enjoyable.
I like it, yeah.
Very
It's not as bad as
enjoyable.
people make it out to be. It's actually really enjoyable.
I think it's
I agree
because
with you guys.
people. I think it's because people expected Venom to be like, since it's like the first villain-centric movie, like fully villain-centric, not multiple villains. People expected it to be different, and people expected it to like break some barriers, kind of like how Scream reinvented the horror generation when it came out, and kind of like how Saw reinvented the horror generation as well when it came out. Because like with Marvel movies, I think Guardians of the Galaxy definitely reinvented what the Marvel formula was. Because from
Yeah,
before
for sure.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
definitely.
Iron Man 1 was dark. It wasn't dark, but it was ground,
Oh yeah.
and it was very
It
realistic.
was.
And so was Iron Man 2, despite there being a few like cartoony parts, obviously. And so was Thor and the Incredible Hulk, and Captain America used guns. And then Guardians of the
Right,
Galaxy
yeah.
completely switched that around. Captain America doesn't allow swearing. Iron Man does not even mention his alcoholism.
It's a Joss
fucking-
Whedon thing, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thor, he's fucking fat at some point. Like, it completely changed the MCU. And I think for the actual MCU right now, that second change, that new generational twist, is WandaVision. Right now, WandaVision is doing the best
yeah.
possible thing for Marvel, because you just know that people were getting sick of the same fucking movie over and over again, despite
Yeah.
how critically received Endgame was. Even though the movie was fucking garbage up until the final act, but we don't talk about that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you dismiss.
No,
No,
I'm
I
not
gotta
wrong.
disagree.
I'm not wrong.
I loved it so
No,
much, man.
dude, I fell asleep during the first two fucking acts. Dude, the only
Well,
enjoyable
I
part
mean,
in that
hey,
movie before the
you
fan
should
service,
have not been tired.
the only
Which movie?
enjoyable, the Avengers Endgame. The only enjoyable
Avengers
part
Endgame.
about that movie before the fan service filled third act was when fucking Hulk gave Ant-Man a taco. That was it. That was it. Don't even talk to me.
That was a whole.
Don't-
That was such
Don't
a
even
waste
talk to
scene.
me.
But like, bro,
Wait, don't even talk to me
this
about what they did to Hulk in
getting
that
scenes.
fucking movie. Don't even
Hulk and
get in
Thor.
my
Oh,
face
well,
about that.
Yeah, that
No,
yes,
wait.
I totally
With
agree.
Thor, it makes a little bit of sense because it could be like a retrospective on depression and how anxiety can really impact your mental health and how it can cause you to do things that you don't really
Yeah.
want to do. For example, gain weight. Because he was obviously a very tragic
And no one expects
character
that from Thor.
from Thor in Endgame. Even though I don't like how they took it, they kind of used him as humorous,
Yeah.
comic relief, when they should have made him a very tragic character. kind of like how they made
Yeah.
Iron Man tragic in
Yeah.
Iron Man 3, right?
Heck, Thor should have been the one to snap.
Yeah.
in Endgame,
Exactly.
honestly.
And Thor
you
should have
think
fucking
about
it. That made way
died.
more
No
sense.
offense.
Like,
No offense. For example,
well, not
Thor 4 should
I
not
don't
be
know, 'cause,
happening.
like Thor.
Thor 4 should not be happening right now.
Why?
Dude, Thor 3 was garbage.
How come?
Thor 3 was garbage. Thor 3 completely
yeah, but-
ruined the source
I mean,
material.
Yes,
It was so bad.
Still have yet.
True,
Still have yet to
absolutely
watch
true.
Endgame.
Do not watch
I
Endgame.
gotta check that movie out.
You
If you-
really?
If you
Bro,
have not,
you
wait,
gotta watch
Brad,
it.
if you have not caught up on the entire MCU before Endgame, it's completely lackluster, and you won't even enjoy the fan service that they had in the end. Trust me, you have to have watched.
Bro, the fan service.
You
is
have to have
amazing.
been there to really experience the feelings that that movie would have given you in the third act the entire time to really understand.
Well, here's the
Like,
thing.
to-
I've been watching those movies since I was a kid. Because every time a new Marvel movie would come out, Grandpa would take me and my brother. We'd go into the dollar store, buy some treats, and we'd smuggle them in the theaters, and we watch a Marvel movie because he's a big fan of Marvel. He grew up with Marvel. And
You'd probably be good then.
And
You'd
I-
probably be good then. I was just saying that
I think
because
that ended around the second Avengers movie. I think.
But yeah, no, you could probably catch up on it a little bit then and watch it. But I was saying that because there are a lot of people that have watched that movie and were incredibly disappointed, despite it being a really disappointing movie, simply because they have not watched the entire MCU and they didn't really understand the fan service they're trying to put out. Like, for example, Captain picking up Mjolnir.
That's what pisses me off. Yeah, because like this
Well-
like, I get all these people like, nah, Endgame sucks, but they didn't grow up like I did. Fucking smuggling candy in theaters and watching every Marvel movie with the grandpa and the
That's
brother.
the thing. Endgame.
Hey, I although I haven't watched every Marvel movie in theaters.
Endgame.
I mean, but Smuggle Candy. I
Endgame
did
was
that.
satisfying in a certain way that I cannot pin my finger on because I've been very into MCU movies, even though I really dislike them. But it's kind of like me and Riverdale. I hate them, but I cannot stop watching them because I'm just so interested in what's going to happen next and how I'm going to feel about what's happening. Don't even get me started on Riverdale. Like Xavier already bitched me out about it earlier. Fucking, I don't know. The MCU is just a very odd bag for me. For example, Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorite movies of all time. Thor Ragnarok,
Yeah, Hitler
one of
had
my
an odd bag.
least favorite odd movie of my entire life. I fucking hate Thor Ragnarok with my entire soul, and
It is a terrible movie.
nobody can tell me otherwise. I fucking hate that movie.
I don't think we watched that. We
Yeah.
watched the second Thor, I think.
The second Thor was bad too, but it was better than Iron Man 2.
It was.
But obviously,
They combined two awesome comic book moments
completely.
and
Yeah.
just ruined them. Planet Hulk and Ragnarok. Like, bro,
I think
Oh my
another thing they did
gosh.
really wrong was actually no, I think they did really right was the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier was probably the best sequel that we have
Yeah.
from the MCU so far. And then Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
1 and 2 comes in close second for me.
Mhm.
And then behind that would be probably it'd have to be Thor 2 and then Iron Man 2. But I think the best movie from the MCU is easily Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Oh,
That
yeah.
movie
Easy.
was a fucking revolutionary movie. I don't even care if every other Marvel movie after that was like birthed from Guardians of the Galaxy because the humor, the special effects, the posters, literally the
goofiness.
posters were copied from Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
for like a good 4 years. Notice how every poster from the MCU looked the exact fucking
Oh,
same.
yeah.
It was terrible.
Like having,
Yeah, true.
with having all the
They're all
Yeah,
surrounded by
and they
a
all
big
had all the
circle.
characters in a fucking like cylindrical shape or whatever the fuck. And Guardians of the Galaxy just built off of what the MCU already did very well was be unique and show different sides of a cinematic universe. Because that's what made the MCU so good when it started out. It was the first true cinematic universe that was confirmed to be connected. Obviously, we had things like Stephen King's
Whoa. Quentin Tarantino had the
That's-
first cinematic
come on.
universe.
Come on. No, I mean like
Let's
popular
go.
cinematic
Come
universe.
on, bro.
Cameron.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino, definitely popular.
Here
Wow.
we go with it. No. Are you trying
Are
to
we
say that
going
Quentin Tarantino...
No, Star Wars is a saga.
Yeah, no, Star Wars is a saga, not really a cinematic universe. A cinematic universe, I mean, is a gigantic film universe based off of a huge property from books or comics. So, Quentin Tarantino does not count because
a giant film.
You know what I'd like to
I
see
mean,
a cinematic
especially
universe
since
about?
like some of his movies take place like as
Yeah.
Cinematic
movies
universe
within
in that context?
the universe.
Yes, I'll
Like
give
I don't
the
know if that really
MCU that.
counts. I mean, like
A giant
Yeah, okay.
film
First-
universe that
But the
spans
first
from
really interconnected universe has to be Quentin Tarantino. But
Okay, yes, I agree on
cinematic
that.
universe
But
on that scale,
yes,
yeah,
what
I'll
I
give the MCU that.
but that's what I mean. That was what was so special about the MCU, and that's what intrigued people because it was like, this is a really weird thing. These are all different movies happening at different times, but they're connected by characters and by storylines and by villains. And it was different. It was new. It was a fresh take on the superhero mythos for film. And then they made every movie similar. And they completely
cinematic
lost.
universe.
What?
You can finish.
Okay. And they completely lost everything that made that universe special, in my opinion, once they started completely ruining the legacy characters. Iron Man. Okay. The Hulk. But we don't talk about how
what
Hawkeye deserved
stayed
a
the same.
movie. Hawkeye deserved a movie 10 years ago, same with Black Widow.
Yeah, true.
They completely ruined the Hulk. I mean, his left arm is completely unusable after fucking Endgame. This was confirmed by the director. Nobody can fucking say that it's not because it literally is. Search it up. Hulk is completely out of commission with that left arm, so he's useless.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Can I
the Hulk
say
in the
what I was
MCU
saying
sucks
before
fucking dick. And yeah, go for
He
it.
does now for sure.
Well,
before-
I mean,
I think that
pre-Ragnarok.
He was all right, but Brad, go on.
I think the joke's well overdue, but I was about to say a cinematic universe is a span of movies that spans from when you were a kid smuggling candy in the theater to when you're just graduating from high school. Joke done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think the MCU has just lost its luster for me. But the most anticipated I am for an MCU project is either, I can't say Moon Knight. I used to be so excited for Moon Knight, and then Oscar Isaac was cast, and I was like, doesn't work,
Well,
but
I mean,
whatever. I'll still give it a chance.
I don't know. I haven't seen like any big higher ups from Marvel say that was confirmed. I've just seen like discussing film. Discussing film puts like they'll say anything's news and everybody automatically believes it. But I've seen a lot of different sources say that he was confirmed as Moon Knight, but I haven't seen any like I don't know. I just haven't seen any
from Marvel.
Actually.
I mean, again, they are very secretive with their cast.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I don't know. I feel like I want to wait until, like, heck, I'll wait until he's in the set photos or something before I'm like, hey, everyone, I'm so excited for Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight.
Set photo, I swear.
Still, though,
I hate
Moon Knight,
set photos.
I don't know. I think
you hate set photos, really?
Yes.
Yeah, they ruin the luster
right?
of the film.
They do.
True. I mean, it depends on, like, what you see. Because, like, sometimes you see something and you're like, oh, maybe this is going to happen. Like, the Avengers Endgame set photos. Everyone thought that Captain America was holding Mjolnir. Turns out he was holding the staff. You know,
he still
like,
ended
little
up
things like
holding
that,
Mjolnir,
you know?
Yeah.
They released before Infinity War.
Yeah, true. But not in that timeline, you know?
I think the main
Good point.
I think the main movie that I'm really excited for Marvel so far is Blade. Blade has me so excited because Mahershala Ali, I think that's his name. I really hope it's because I don't want to be disrespectful and get his name wrong. Because I love him as a fucking actor. Green Book was fucking amazing. I don't think it was most deserving Best Picture, but that's just me. But okay, here we go.
I think it was deserving.
Here we go. I knew it.
I think it was deserving. Beautiful film, fucking great everything. Green Book, beautiful. Mahershala Ali, fucking fire, beautiful.
I actually,
my opinion,
dude, watch it.
Probably the best film of 2018 for me. Probably.
Nah, bro.
Bad Times at the El Royale's probably up there.
I still stand by the fact that How to Train Your Dragon 3 was the best 2018 movie. Because I'm pretty sure that movie released in 2018, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Nah, bro, A Quiet Place. Give that some love. That was in 2018, right?
Yeah, that's why we need a horror genre in fucking Oscars. Dude, same thing with superhero films. Superhero films and horror films are so underrated. I mean, Get Out, Us, despite being incredibly disappointing. Fucking A Quiet Place, Lights Out. Like, those movies deserve some fucking shine in the Oscars. It shouldn't all just be Martin Scorsese and Quentin Tarantino. I'm sorry. And all those other directors like Robert Eggers, they deserve more attention because they're so much better than a lot of mainstream directors now. Like Zack Snyder, Robert Eggers, his entire filmography.
Zack Snyder's amazing.
Just one movie, The Lighthouse, is better than all of Zack Snyder's fucking filmography. And I suck the dick out of Watchmen.
I can confirm that.
Thank you.
I can confirm that The
The
Lighthouse
Lighthouse
is better than
so
everything
good.
Snyder ever
Lighthouse is
made.
so fucking good. Dude,
Nice.
that
I
movie
stand by
alone.
my opinion as well. Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is Snyder's
that
best
was a good
film.
movie.
And Dawn of the Dead is
I've
a
never seen that
meh.
either.
Watchmen is Snyder's best movie, but
Dawn
Same,
of the
I
Dead
agree.
is a meh.
Yo,
film,
the
bro.
Snyder Cut though. I mean,
No,
that's gonna be, Oscar worthy.
I'm interested
I
just to
hope
watch
so.
that and just like see dreams unfold. I think it's a really good moment in fandom.
See,
even though
I want
Yeah.
I want the Justice League. I want Snyder's vision to come true. I want him to have that, and I want it to be good. But I'm
no faith.
seething at the mouth. I'm seething at the mouth, hoping it's garbage, just to watch those fans crumble because Snyder has the worst fans.
Bruh.
Snyder
that's
has
not-
the worst fan base
Imagine-
on
Okay,
Earth
I
besides
agree.
Star
that
Wars.
I
Yeah,
agree
just
with.
hates
That I
movies.
agree with. Wait. Let me explain. Let me explain.
No.
I
I want the movie to do good, but there's a part of me that it's just like, oh, please let it be bad, so I can see that toxic fan base.
I can
Whack.
totally
Rumble.
understand.
That would be funny,
Dude,
but whack.
Dude, half of that fan base sent death threats to most of the Warner Brothers execs. I'm sorry, but Snyder has
True.
incredible
Snyder's
fan
terrible.
base.
Snyder's fan base is
cannot say
just
that.
like Star Wars. It's just like the Star
Yeah.
Wars fan base. You can't. They're never happy, no matter
you cannot
what.
have
They're
a
gonna
different,
do
different
some-
opinion. Or else
They
it's
find something to get pissed off
yeah.
at.
Don't forget
What?
when Sony
But I hope
took back
Snyder-
Spider-Man.
But I hope Snyder. I hope he does get his vision. He does deserve that much.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think with the Snyder Cut, I think Zack Snyder was definitely gypped, and he took it really well. Zack Snyder is a very well mentored, like well knowledgeable, respectable man, and the way he talks about his stuff is very good. He talks about his stuff like he knows his shit. But there are a few artistic choices that I do not like. The fact that he made Cyborg the heart of Justice League, that does not work. Superman should be
I
the
think
heart of
it
Justice
could.
League. I'm sorry.
Or Martian Manhunter.
Superman. No, Superman is
In
the
the
heart
comic
of
books, they
Justice
say
League.
Martian
Well,
Manhunter.
Superman
though.
was dead at that point.
Really? Are you sure?
Comics
No
say Martian
fucking way.
Manhunter. Yeah, Blackest Night when he dies, or Final Crisis when he dies. They're like, we just lost the heart and soul of the Justice League.
Okay, well, I'll take
I
Martian
think it's
Manhunter
Martian.
then. It does not work with Cyborg. Cyborg
Well,
is the
Superman
brains
was
of the
dead in
Justice League.
Well, you
Okay,
know,
well then,
he was
I
a
guess we could
newcomer,
say that-
Superman was dead at that point.
I guess we could say that Superman is the hope of the Justice League, which would make more sense because
Yeah.
of the S symbol and shit like that. But I still don't like the word, like how he worded it and saying that Cyborg is the heart of Justice League. Because he's not. He wasn't even in the
He has
movie
the
for 5
closest-
minutes.
Can be.
He has the closest connection to Darkseid in the Snyder Cut. Don't forget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that means that he's
Yeah,
a connection
it's
to
that.
the problem. That does not mean that he's the heart of the fucking movie.
Well, that's not his
I know,
fault.
I never said it
He's-
was.
He's trying to do good. He's trying to prevent that.
That's
you
a good
know?
thing.
I
That's a good thing.
You know,
You know what? He's the fucking of the Justice League. He's the
Hawkeye.
yes, Hawkeye. Of the Justice League.
nah, you can.
Hawkeye.
I love Hawkeye,
I
but he's
mean-
not. He's the Hawkeye of the Justice League.
He's
I love
Hawkeye's so
Hawkeye.
underrated in every fucking way. Hawkeye needs more fucking
Yeah,
attention, and
yeah.
nobody can
He
tell me
does.
otherwise.
I'm happy he's getting a show over a movie because in a show he has more time.
Yeah, true. He has more
screen time.
space. But with
Yeah.
the Zack
Especially-
Snyder cut, I think personally I love the idea of it because he got fucked over by Warner. We all know this. Everybody knows this.
He did.
And
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it'll
so
be
many
good.
other actors
Yeah.
too came out.
I think
actually messaged
I
one of
think
them.
the premise of the movie, since it's basically him just wrapping everything up in his entire universe, like his whole dream universe, he gets it wrapped
Yeah.
up in one movie, and that's great. The fact that Warner Bros. Even went for that really shows that they're at least trying to change in some way, despite it's probably just a PR move just
Yeah.
to make us feel like this exact way. So that could be easily a lie. And I think it's very good that he's getting what he wants, that he gets to see his vision through. Despite me not
Yeah.
really liking most of his movies, I will still watch it and I will still support the man because he deserves it. And also, I just really hope it's good. I just really hope it's a really good fucking movie compared to Joss Whedon's, because that would be so sweet.
I guarantee
it'll definitely be better than Joss Whedon's, but I just want it to be like legitimately good.
Absolutely.
But
bro, like they got Black Suit Superman, Darkseid,
Martian Manhunter,
Ares,
we got
Nightmare Joker, Martian Manhunter.
All we need is Green Arrow. That's all we need.
Lex Luthor
Green
out
Arrow.
of Arkham
Let's have Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
So
Heck, that'd be awesome if they brought him.
Ryan Choi
has
Black Canary.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah, Ryan Choi.
But
yeah.
If we're having Green Arrow in the, who do you think you would fan cast for Green Arrow?
Charlie Hunnam.
Same. I was just fucking saying.
Charlie Hunnam. He doesn't seem interested.
Yeah, same.
I've seen a lot of
Stephen Amell.
interviews. I don't know.
I'd probably fan cast Stephen Amell.
I wouldn't. I love Stephen Amell, but
I like. Okay, here's the thing. I don't hate Arrow, but I just don't think that version of Green Arrow is like the ideal for the the cinematic universe.
Arrow is definitely not the definitive Green Arrow.
Change him up. It's a multiverse. Make that Green Arrow different from the CW Arrow.
Oh, do we want the we want the Robin Hood?
Like we already got a different
the Robin Hood dressed Green Arrow. Is that what you guys want?
No, we're talking about
Because
like
that's how
good Green
that's
Arrow.
how he usually dresses.
Like for the DCU, I mean, they could do something that's more closer to like a bit of like, because they have a lot of Injustice inspiration and like Dark Knight Returns with Batman, and Green Arrow was involved in the Dark Knight Returns comic. So maybe they could sort of go that route where he's missing a hand, he's got a robotic hand, but he's
Honestly,
a bit younger. So they could like combine that a bit.
Am I wrong when I say I remember?
Re-download.
What? DC
Universe
Online?
want to re-download. Yeah.
Yeah. That happens every year.
Wait, what? What's going on?
That happens every year at
interrupted.
least once when DC Universe Online. Every fucking year I download that game, play it for like a week with all my friends, and then I completely delete it because I'm like, I don't play this game anymore. Every fucking year. I just revisit it every year. It's kind of like GTA. But
Do you want to play it sometime this week?
Yeah, for sure, bro. But back on the topic.
That's not a for sure thing. you can't ever say for sure when it comes to
if I can find time. If I can find time, I'd love to.
Well, it's not a matter of time. It's fucking DC Universe Online.
Yeah, I know. But with the Snyder Cut, another thing. I'm glad Snyder's seeing his vision through, but I really wish that all the people that did not send death threats to Warner Bros execs could see it, but everybody else couldn't. Because those are the people that deserve the movie.
Yeah.
Those are the people that this movie is obviously dedicated towards.
Exactly.
Not the ones that are fucking idiots sending fucking death threats to people that have no control over this shit, most likely. That's incredibly fucking stupid, incredibly childish, incredibly immature, and it just pisses me right off. And it makes the DC fandom as a whole look terrible.
Yeah.
Remember when Sony took back Spider-Man and like every spider turd that ever existed was screaming at Sony?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wasn't like Disney's fault too?
I was cheering.
Yes.
I was cheering.
Yes.
I was like, bro,
God.
give me the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Just give it to me, please.
I didn't even care. I knew he was going to be back within like a month. And he
I just remember hearing rumors about them possibly bringing back Spider-Man 4 and the Amazing Spider-Man 3, and I came so hard. Dude,
awesome.
If I get to see Andrew Garfield in that skin-tight spandex again,
he had the most potential out of the three.
What, is my skin-tight spandex not good enough? I see how it is.
Bro.
I'm gonna send.
Yeah,
so
say
we're
that.
gonna talk
Wait,
about
can I try to recite the name first? Okay, I think it is the Super Happy Family Friendly Fun Show.
Super Family Show.
That is it.
I got it.
All right, hello,
Motherfucker.
people. Hello, people. I'm the creator, lead director, executive. I have a bunch of titles over the Super Happy Family Friendly Fun Show. I've been wanting to talk about it for a little while now, so this is kind of a way for me to talk about it. It's a black and white comedy. Now, initially, we're gonna go for like it was gonna be set kind of in whatever. It was gonna be set in just kind of like a multitude of decades, but we ended up just kind of settling on up to the interpretation of the audience. But the big thing is that the show takes real elements from my life and it kind of puts it in a new context for people to see. And I'm really excited. We're doing well on production. We are composing lots of songs. We are shooting a lot of scenes. We are doing a lot. And actually, I can put the link for the trailer in the description of this video.
I'll actually show the trailer in the podcast, and I roll that
Oh yeah.
now.
I got billed. All right, so that was the trailer. That was kind of the first, sneak peek of the show. Now, of course, you get to enjoy lots of aspects of that. Kind of get to see a general idea. Now, for the trailer and for the first episode, we went with a mystery vibe because the first episode is a mystery. It's called Got Billed, and these fine gentlemen in this chat know exactly what that means. If you guys don't remember, I can type it in chat, but I'm pretty sure you guys remember. So yeah, the episode's kind of a mystery around this term that I use in my daily life. What is getting billed? And that's what the audience will have fun with, is they're going to think the same thing. So yeah, stay tuned. That's going to come out sometime soon. And just follow the account that promotes the show. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
I guess one more detail.
Description. Go on.
Yes. Also, one more detail is that the show is, the show also incorporates elements that are, I wouldn't say edgy, but definitely don't watch it around your grandma. I would say that's a good tip.
I don't watch anything around my grandma. I love it though.
Me neither.
Yeah, just the show gets, it gets its moments where it's like you should probably not watch it with
Parker Parnell porno.
Well, well, I can't say anything at the moment, but I mean that was
Wait,
considered. That was
What?
considered, but I was told I can't do that. Just kidding. I'm just fucking with you guys, but yeah. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. You guys, everyone will love it. It's great.
That's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey man,
What else do
do
we
you
have?
need some lyrics for your songs, dude?
At the moment, we're just doing soundtracks, like as in like just music. But we are actually the season 2 episode 1 premiere, or the premiere of season 2, will be a musical episode. So actually, I might want a little bit of help on that. So because that's interesting. Yeah,
Got a little collaboration going on.
Funny thing
Yeah,
is,
so
actually,
love
Brad
that.
has been
The
begging
and
me to
Parker?
start writing a musical with him, so that'd be perfect, Parker.
yeah, it's a
Sweet.
yeah. So I'd love to collab.
Sweet, that'd be
Nice.
cool. We can set that up.
Nick,
Um,
the Grooch and Parker collaboration.
Yes.
hmm.
I'm so excited.
I think what else we could talk about.
I'm autistic, so my lyric rating is God tier.
Ryan, how do you feel
nice.
about
Well,
talking about what
hey,
you
how
have
do you
in? Ryan, how do you feel about talking about what you have in store?
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally ready for this. So, what I'm making is I'm making a mini series called Demon Hunter. It's based off of a book that I have spent like 2 or 3 years just writing, drafting. I've finally found the perfect draft for it, and Paradox has kindly let me make it into an animated miniseries. I'm not gonna say too much about it. More will be revealed at a later date, but with the consent of the Paradox crew, I can show you what the title will look like.
Ooh,
For sure, I'll put it up in the
Ooh.
podcast.
I'm excited.
3, 2.
Ooh,
Oh,
So
that is really cool.
Yeah,
that was
I
the
actually made that.
that
I
was
actually
cool.
So if you would
Good
like
stuff.
editing commissions, please hit me up. I need money. I am broke and starving on the street.
Wait, Logan. Logan, what if I pay you? What if I pay you to make me a rock song beat in GarageBand?
I could do that right now. I could do that right now.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Right? How much you charging?
right now
Well, for you,
Demon
buddy, I'll
Hunter-
give you a discount of $5.
$5.
Hey,
It's a good discount, man.
Yep.
$10.
All right, you go too. You go too.
Right
Make
now-
that 30. No, 10. I'll do 10.
So right now, Demon Hunter, we're looking for animators, editors, voice actors. We need to get this thing into production. If you have voice acting, animating, editing, art, anything that can help, please contact us. We will gladly take you in.
Mm-hmm. There are other.
I know a bunch of.
Yeah, there are there's
know
some
about
other projects that
there's
some
actually-
of us will need animators for. So please, if you're a good animator, specifically 2D, in my opinion, please,
Beauty. That's what.
please come to
Yeah.
us. Please, we need you.
For sure. I was just going to mention that I was going to announce one more thing, in that is not about my show, but actually about another show. This is kind of maybe like a surprise thing, and I'm sorry. Wait, Ryan, were you still talking, dude? This is where I'll let
I
you.
just had one more thing, but
Yeah,
I'm
I don't want to
thinking
interject.
on our Patreon, I'm gonna have as one of the tiers, I will release all the old drafts of Demon Hunter, which includes the original, King of Hell, and Fallen Angels.
Ooh,
The three
Fascinating.
previous drafts.
I like those titles.
I do too.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm intrigued. Ooh.
I'm
All
as
right,
well.
go on,
If
Parker.
I had money,
That'll
I'd
be,
donate
yeah.
to this Patreon of ours, but
Those will
I have
be
more
on
to
a,
talk about for the
Patreon
Patreon
tier.
too. As well.
And yes, I do. I haven't formed them yet. I actually almost where I promote, the project, but I think this is probably the best chance to do that, and that is I'm working on a 2D animated show, and also that we are looking for. Easy. I personally can't do it on my own. It's called Stickman World, based on a comic strip doing for a long time. Of that, I don't think will ever really kind of just the source material that I can. It'll be adapted.
Hello, Craig.
I'll record
That's
it.
creepy.
Okay.
Craig is watching this.
wait, what?
Craig is watching
What?
this probably
He is.
always.
Ryan, where'd you go? Ryan.
Ryan.
Who's saying
Ryan.
that? Nice.
Back, Ryan.
Ryan.
You are the bomb. Come on, man.
And I am the match. We're gonna blow some
no.
things up. I don't know.
Commit global atrocities to get him
You're
back.
the bomb.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm the terrorist.
Okay. So I have the first 51 minutes downloading right now. So that's set up. So let's continue on. What are we talking about first?
What's
we
the next
talking
topic?
I was gonna
Okay,
do like
wait.
a Q&A if you guys had questions about it, but if we got to talk about something else, I'm okay with that too.
Soon we're gonna debate about Godzilla versus King Kong. First we'll talk about. We already introduced new members. Oh, all of them. Okay. Oh shit, ton of new members.
All right, so yeah, what's the? Wait, never mind.
Okay, we are going to. I'm just going to Paradox. All right, I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1. As well as everything that we've already revealed, we would like to announce a lot of our new members of Paradox. We have a few. We have about 8 or 9. Recently, since our last recruitment, we have gained a lot of traction in the form of gaining a lot of new members, obviously. So, our first few members, her name was Val, that she joined about a month ago. And then we also have Tom Avocado. We have Ruben Chavez, Tyler O'Connor, Ryan Walton, Ryan Wilson, of course. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna edit this out right now, but some of these people that we have, obviously hired do not have their full names in their fucking name, so I don't know how to say their names. I don't know what to say for their names. Yo, Ryan.
You
Walton?
could just say like blah blah blah, and then that's to name a few, and then just say the rest will be put in the description or something like that.
Okay.
Or
It's a good way to do it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So many unfinished.
I got the
And-
teddy bear.
And with all those members, for fuck's sakes. No. And for right now, that's all I'm going to say, but I will leave the rest of our members, our new family, in the bio. Not the fuck. Okay, wait. I'll leave the rest of the for fuck's sakes. Okay, wait. Shh. I'll leave the link to all of the other new members of our family in the description of the video. So thank you for that. And what do we have next? Okay, this is gonna be a long topic that we're gonna talk about.
Oh boy,
This is,
Godzilla vs Kong.
monkey.
Shh. Keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Keep it quiet.
All right.
This is the talk of the town, right? Versus Kong, the king of the monsters versus monkey. And I have to say, this has got to be probably the most hyped movie I've been for. I like the most hyped for a movie I've been in a long time. Okay, and
Monkey.
I'm gonna start this debate off right now. I am Team Godzilla, and I have always been Team Godzilla. Get Kong out of my fucking face. He's a stupid fucking hammer. That's all he is, and I hate him. Okay,
But
Godzilla
Monkey
would win.
X.
Godzilla would win. Simple as that.
Whack.
I've changed my mind so many times at this point. I'm just gonna say both.
I can't even decide.
Both. Huh. What about you, Brad, Cameron, and Zave?
I'd say Dragon Dude, Godzilla.
Godzilla, yeah, nice.
Dragon dude.
I almost called him King Kong.
Bruh.
The King Kong with a tail and isn't a monkey.
Yeah, true. Cam.
Cameron, we need you right now. Cameron.
I'd like to.
Cameron. Oh,
Monkey.
What?
monkey. My man.
Bro,
Look,
Cameron,
look,
go
look,
on.
look,
Come on.
look. Everybody's lagging real fucking hard, okay? Give me a
My
break.
internet's perfectly fine.
But I'm obviously Team Kong.
Get out of the call.
I'm not
Get out
like
of the call.
Logan. I don't hate Godzilla.
Fuck
I
you.
bring passion.
Fuck you.
I like
Fuck
both
you.
Kong and
Fuck you.
Godzilla.
You know
I
what?
just happen to like
That's
Kong
called-
a bit more.
That's called I was joking. I
Now,
was making a joke.
Choking.
I tend to like my idea more than what the rumors are saying or the leaks.
Don't talk about the leaks.
but
We'll just talk about what we actually think.
I'm still Team Kong. I just think he's a cooler character, more relatable. If you can even relate to that,
Because
It is what it
Like
is.
to monkey.
I relate
I
to a
am monkey. Why'd you save me?
hey,
Wait, no, listen.
Monkey
we
relatable.
we all we all used to be monkeys. We can relate to Kong more than Godzilla. I don't remember us being
That's
reptiles.
You saved
Yeah.
me. Why? Monkey. That's how it's gonna be when
I've seen
Godzilla
that.
beats the shit out of King Kong and then saves him at the end of the movie. Because that's what's gonna fucking happen, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Save.
true.
Save
we don't
Mothra.
really
Yeah.
I
know.
think the best
Make
thing
this
they
work.
could do is my idea where no. My idea is still the best one. Have Kong lose to Mechagodzilla and then Godzilla shows up.
Yeah, but that
I
would feel
think that's
like
the best
such a
possible
cop out.
outcome because
That would
those
feel
two
That's not
fighting
even
and then
Godzilla and King
Mechagodzilla
Kong
showing
fighting.
up.
such
That's
a
like
cop-out.
that's like a
There's-
jab to the audience.
I don't understand how they can make a story out of them fighting in the first place.
Well,
That
in
like
the trailer, it said. I think it said
it's
like
not. This
they're at
isn't a
war or
WWE program. Godzilla's not turning heel.
something.
Yeah,
Well, they said that Godzilla was like turning
Yeah.
like, weird
They're at
and rogue
war.
for
Why?
some
Why?
reason.
Why is Godzilla bad now?
Maybe-
well, no,
That
that's the
makes
thing.
no
They're at
sense.
war right now.
Yeah,
They literally
maybe
said
like
Yeah,
the
that makes no
Godzilla
sense.
dinosaurs and the
How does
King
that make
Kong
no sense?
gorillas were like at war when they were younger.
That makes no sense for Godzilla to be evil now. It makes zero
No, that's
sense
the
from
thing.
what they
That's
built.
the
Well,
thing.
no, he's not.
Yeah,
evil.
I know that.
He's
He's
just
not evil.
angry and getting prepped up for like.
Well,
King
he's for
Kong's
sure-
return.
He's
He's for
clearly
sure
the bad
Mechagodzilla.
guy.
He's obviously
I
Mechagodzilla.
mean, he's not like
But
bad.
I think
technically.
It's
what's
either
going on.
Mechagod-
Wait, I think what's
It's
going
either
on is
Mechagodzilla in disguise. It's either Mechagodzilla or it's stupid. That's literally your two options.
I think what's going on
I
is
mean-
they're showing Mechagodzilla scenes at the same time acting as if they're Godzilla scenes. I feel like when Godzilla and Kong are actually fighting, that is actually Godzilla. But then whenever Godzilla is destroying like cities and shit like that, that is actually Mechagodzilla.
You know what I think about all this?
That's a good theory.
Yeah,
You know what my
I
theory
think they're
is?
just
though?
cutting it right.
What?
My theory is that
Nice, nice.
Bruh.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
Oh, nice theory, Brad.
And with that, I believe
Alright,
should
well-
be the ending of our podcast, episode 2. So thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting us, all of
Yes.
you. We love every single one of you. And thank you for continuing to support us despite our incredibly dry content right now. And I promise you, with our table reads and our unedited podcast that will also go up on Paradox's Patreon
And my books.
and your books, then we will have a lot of content coming right towards you very soon. So the wait is finally over. Paradox is in full form. And I'm really excited to start revealing stuff that I have in store. And I'm really excited for everybody else to reveal what they have in store. And I'm very excited for Paradox's future. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for supporting us. We love you. And everybody, have a good night.
Hey,
Yes.
thanks for
Signing
having us
off.
on, Logan.
Amen.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Peace, everybody. Love y'all.
Peace.